Sorry for wobble. It's gonna keep happening for a bit because my phone is hanging on the window. But what I wanted to talk real quick before it gets super dark. The doubt. What is the doubt and how to go about it? Should we take it seriously? Should we not take it seriously? And the short answer is don't, but also do. Explaining. Basically, let's say you need to make a decision, right? And when you feel clear, you're like, I'm making this decision, so it's good. You are making it. There's no problem at all whatsoever. But then you say, let's say you feel like foggy or confused and doubtful, so you are struggling to make a decision. What's happening is the doubt, the confusion are such, are such that they're like fake. They don't really exist. As in, there's no really like a problem or like there's no difference between clarity and confusion, as in your relation to the cause, to the choice, to the action you want to take, to the decision you want to make. Explaining, when it's like the clarity, you can compare to this to like the bright room, or like during the day outside. It's super sunny, you can see everything clearly, so you're making a decision, you see what is the decision, what you see the options, and you kind of see yourself in relation to it. When you feel confused, it's like it's foggy or it's dark. You're in the dark and you cannot see the choices you have. So, or you cannot see the decision that you want to make. And that it in itself makes it so that you cannot possibly be like doubtful about things or like confused between things, because you can't even see them. And the only thing you need to do is like to light on the light switch and turn on the light switch to be able to see it. But the thing with fogginess and with confusion is that it has nothing to do with the things you're choosing. So basically, to overcome the doubt, you just make a decision. You just pick any one of them, and just do it. It's like, you know how they say, be afraid but do it anyway. Maybe in this sense you're not particularly afraid, but you feel some kind of resistance, which still can be some sort of fear. So basically you make a decision, you stick to it, and in case if your doubt was placed on the sense, oh, what if it was wrong? When it's wrong, you just change it or you deal with it. Because when you are in the state of clarity, it does not mean that you can't make a wrong decision. And again, the wrong and right is like very, very arbitrary. They don't really mean stuff. But when you're clear and you are confident, you're making a decision, it doesn't mean it's the last decision you're ever going to make. You still might need to adjust it. You still need to deal with some certain consequence. So being doubtful doesn't change anything. You still make a decision and it's going to be all right. So that's technical part. Wrap it up. Ever doubt anything, make a decision, get over it. Next part, where you do take it seriously. The thing is, it's easy to say, Tanya, just do it because it's hard, but just do it. You've done it. Now let's deal with the information. Why do you feel the doubt in the first place? You feel the doubt not because of these two options, but because of the meaning you attach to, let's say, making a decision itself, just a concept of making decision. Maybe it means for you that it's like a strong commitment to, like, when you make a decision, you feel like you're cutting off the options, like you feel trapped. So in that sense, what you need to address is the fear of commitment, which in itself, again, the inherent feeling of disempowerment, and also not active awareness of the fact that everything is changing and you're allowed to change. So maybe as a baby you were like criticized for doing things wrong, or then that's another one. Okay, as a baby you were made to choose something, and then you were criticized for not doing that. Like, do you want a cereal for breakfast? Yes, I do. And then you're like, oh, I kind of actually not, I'm over it. I don't really want a cereal. And your parent is like, but you said you want it, I already made it. And so you feel this like association with making a choice that you can, if you change your mind, you can get some kind of consequence. So then you resist making a choice. Or then another one, what did I say? What did I just say? Do I need to? I'm focused on the lighting so much that I forgot what I was talking about. So one part is just the resistance to making choice itself. Okay, let's just continue. Another one could be just resistance to a certain desire that you have. If you're making a decision, for example, I really want to go to art school, and my parents don't like or think that people who don't get a real degree are going to be suffering, or like they love me but they don't support arts in general. So I want to go to art school, but I can't make a choice whether to go to art school or to a programming school, because I feel like what I want is an art school, and I at the same time I feel resistance to it because of what opinions I have internalized from my previous experiences. So basically, in this sense, this doubt is showing you that what you want, you feel like you cannot have. You see what I mean? Or whatever. I want a cake, but I believe it's bad for my health. So, do you want it and you want it to make you feel good, or do you believe that it's bad? So, like, there is this resistance inside of it that has nothing to do with you not knowing that you want the thing. Has nothing to do with you not having enough information about the thing, or about like nothing to do with this thing not actually being good for you, as in comparison to being having clarity. Because again, clarity is just alignment of your desire and your beliefs. I want to choose this, and I believe that I should do it and that it's possible. I want to run for president, and I believe that's possible, so I do it. So I set out the whatever applications and whatever is happening there. But when I think there are no non-binary presidents out there, and everybody's homophobic and transphobic and just nasty in general, and xenophobic, whatever, so I can't run for president in this country, then I have this doubt. Should I not? I kind of want to. So then it creates this, right? So it's discord between what you want, and you know we want it, but you don't even let yourself acknowledge that you want it, because in your subconscious it is associated, like claiming what you want is associated with rejection, with being criticized, with some kind of painful experience. Okay, it's getting super dark. Thank you very much for giving it attention and also watching such a dark video. It doesn't matter, I hope sound as well. See you later.